right, Scotty Vegas with head coach of the Ohio State basketball team, Jake Diebler. Jake, entering year 2 now, talk to me about the basketball identity of this program.
Yeah, well, I think it starts with our toughness, right? We want to be the hardest playing team and the toughest team, and that's got to be a foundation for us. As we're shifting into year 2 and we've recruited towards this, we want to play faster. We played the fastest Ohio State's played in a long time, averaged more points than Ohio State has averaged in a long time, but we're not satisfied with the pace yet. We still want to play a little bit faster, obviously not be reckless, but I think it's got to start with our toughness and our effort.
So, Coach, I've been a season ticket holder for 20 years, huge Buckeye basketball fan, and a lot of great moments in the shot. A lot of the emphasis this offseason has been about trying to get the shot back to that level of, I'm thinking back to when Conley 1-versus-1 versus Wisconsin hit the game winner, or Matt Sylvester in the game winner against Illinois, or Buckeyes beating Duke a couple times. How do we get the shot back to that level? I know you guys have talked about different color floor, kind of changing some things around at the shot. What are some of the things in store?
Yeah, if you go downstairs, you'll see they're doing work right now, and I'm excited about the improvements that are being made to modernize, the building. Certainly, times are different than they were back then, because I went to a lot of those games, and especially when my brother was playing that year, they played Wisconsin here, senior night. The atmosphere was unbelievable. Times have certainly changed, but we got to recapture some of that. Big part of it is us doing our part, and we're trying to schedule aggressive, bringing in some of those non-conference teams. We got Notre Dame coming in this year, but it's hard to convince teams to come in here and play. I think they got a lot of respect for where our program's at right now and where it's heading. But we certainly are working as a department led by Ross's leadership to raise the atmosphere in there.
3 core guys coming back, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about what we will see different from Devin and Juni and Bruce as a junior, or actually coming back for another year for all 3 of those guys.
Yeah, well, I think, player development's a big part of our program, and we're expecting all those guys to make a jump. We saw Bruce's efficiency, really skyrocket from the year before to last season, and he's got to maintain that, because he was elite with that. But we wanted him to work on a couple other things. We're working on his shiftiness with the ball, working on, him playing with more pace, and he's really bought into that. Juni's got a chance to, I think, have a great year. We saw him start the season in a big way. I think he hit a little bit of a freshman wall there at the end of the season, wasn't as efficient, but we're expecting him to increase his efficiency and continue to grow as a playmaker. I think he reads the game really well. And then Devin's in the process of shifting his position. He's going to play on the perimeter a little bit more from us. We'll still utilize his versatility inside, but being able to play him at the 3 makes us bigger, helps us rebound better, should give us more positional size on the defensive end as well.
Awesome. And expectations for this season, what is the goals? What have you wrote on that whiteboard of this is what this Buckeye basketball team can accomplish this year?
Well, when I got the job, it was about going back to what the standard of this program has been, and that's competing for Big Ten championships and going on long NCAA tournament runs. We took a step forward last year. Wasn't a big enough step, not the step we wanted, but we did move forward. Now we got to take a jump this year. And, regardless of the year in this program, the standard is the standard, and that's competing for Big Ten championships and making a deep NCAA tournament run. So that's what we're striving for.
Give us a couple names that are new, because there's a lot of new faces on this roster. Give us a couple names and the expectations for those guys.
Well, I think it starts with Kristoff Tilly, and he's going to provide a versatility for us in the front court that, really you followed Ohio State basketball. Ohio State hasn't seen that level of skill at the position since maybe Jared Sullinger. No, I'm not saying he's Jared Sullinger, but he possesses a skill of being able to shoot, pass, handle the ball, score at multiple levels. That's really important, and he's got a ton of experience. I think when you looked at us last year, our front court was very inexperienced, not as skilled. This year, we're much more skilled and much more experienced. So him, Brandon Knoll, we expect them to do some really good things for us. Excited about our freshman class, Matthew Gricic and Mari Bynum. Both those guys are going to be impactful for us. And I think we have depth across the board that's going to increase our level of competition in practice and will ultimately help us for the season.
Coach, can't wait to be cheering you on this year.
I appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you in the shot.
Yep. All right, Scotty Vegas here with the sniper, Juni Mobley. Juni, talk to me a little bit about that freshman season and your expectations and all the excitement that you guys had on a great freshman year for you.
Freshman season was more than I expected. I was happy with it. I wasn't happy how the team ended it. Definitely not a good way to go out. But other than that, I was happy with my freshman year. Happy with the adversity I faced.
What's the biggest thing that we will see, Buckeye fans will see, from freshman Juni Mobley to sophomore Juni Mobley?
More facilitating for sure. Just getting up on the ball on defense, that's the main thing I'm focusing on this year, just being a better on-ball defender, even off-ball too, so yeah.
Okay, and expectations for this team as a whole. Last year, fell just short of making the NCAA tournament. Is the ultimate goal for this team to make the tournament? Is it to win the conference? What are the goals?
Our goal is to win it all. That's always going to be the goal. We're going to set the standard. We're going to stick with that standard. So that's our goal.
And then for you personally, what are some of the goals for you personally this season?
Just have a big improvement from last year in every aspect, every stat. And the main thing is just helping my team get to where we want to be. Big Ten championship, national championship. Yeah.
All right, walk me through a Juni Mobley 3, because you're amongst the best Buckeye three-point shooters that we've already ever seen as a freshman. Now, year 2, walk me through a Juni Mobley 3.
Okay, so I'll say, one of the main things I do, probably come off a curl. Probably start right here, set a back screen. If the defender if they say switch, I'll slip, but if they say stay, I'll actually set a screen to mix up. So if they switch, I'll slip out here, and then it'll be a passer right here, come off, shot.
Shoot it, let's go. Let's see it. I'm the defender.
Okay.
Here we go.
Screen, slip, come off.
Oh, yes! Love it, of course. First take, he buries it. All right, Juni, last question for you. There's a lot of new Buckeyes on this team, a lot of new players. Walk me through some of their skills. What are Buckeye fans going to be in awe of the new guys?
Everybody has a different role. I feel like that's what makes this team unique. Everybody's role fits in with each other. We got Gabe, very strong guard, pesky defender, good facilitator, can shoot the ball as well. You got Brandon, hustle guy, can shoot the ball. He can really shoot. Actually, he surprised me with his shot. He can really shoot the ball, can bring the ball up, start the offense. And then you got Tilly, quick on both ends, get to the both sides, great ball screener, good IQ, good at the top, great IQ. You're gonna see more Yvonne this year. Yvonne playing hard, just being that presence, that big presence that we need. And you got Mari, freshman, new, athletic, real athletic, he's definitely gonna, shock some Buckeye fans this year. For sure.
So what you're saying is it's gonna be a deep team.
It's deep.
All right,
deep.
Love it. Thank you, Juni. Thanks for the time.
Yes, sir.
Scotty Vegas with Buckeye senior Bruce Thornton. Bruce, favorite point of the court. Take me to it. Where are we shooting from?
This elbow area.
All right, we're shooting from the elbow area. Yeah. Talk to me a little bit. This is your senior year. Expectations for this year, what is it?
I always have my goals right now, and I always play this game to win a championship. So winning the national championship, Big Ten championship has always been my goal. So each and every year, those are the first 2 goals I write down each year.
Okay. And Bruce, talk to me a little bit about Bruce Thornton off the court. What are you into? what kind of movies, shows? What do you like to do? What's a Friday night with Bruce Thornton like?
Friday night, really chill. Play the game. Get to go out with my teammates. I'm a real chill guy. Like, I don't really too much. Big into Fast and Furious though. Very movie series.
Favorite moment as a Buckeye so far, what would it be?
I have 2. My first one probably when we beat Purdue at Purdue. And when I scored 30 against Madison Square Garden against Kentucky.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Bruce, take me through. So obviously the core three is back this year.
Yeah.
What's the biggest improvement between Bruce Thornton as a junior and a senior? What are the fans going to notice the most?
My leadership, using my voice a lot more this year. Didn't want to leave out with a bang. Come every single day with a joy. Make sure the guys understand how to play Ohio State basketball and just leave my mark as a great Ohio State basketball player.
Cool. Talk to me a little bit about Juni and the backcourt. Obviously, you guys will have a lot of depth this year.
Yeah.
With Chapman coming back, with Gabe Cupps coming in. Talk to me about the Buckeye backcourt.
With us four, it's just no egos. So we understand that we all have the same common goal. It's to win games. So we do everything we possibly can to make those dreams come true. So we prepare each and every day with our strength conditioning coach, with our nutritionists, with our mental health specialists. So we do all different things to set us up for the future so we can win those big time games.
Nice. All right, talk to me about your favorite moment as a Buckeye. You've had two of them so far.
Yeah.
What's as far as a senior year now, you have a chance to be the all-time leading scorer in Ohio State history. Talk to me just a little bit about this coming senior year, the goals, the expectations, all that stuff, what you expect to accomplish.
For me, I don't put too high of expectations, but each and every day just come here with a smile on my face and do what I do each and every day, do something I love since I was a little kid. At the end of the day, just the game, and the game that I love, I'm in love with each and every day, and I get to play with guys that have the similar goals, so it made my job way more easier, but the whole goal is really to hold that trophy up at the end of the day. So.
Absolutely. What's the strength of this team going to be?
I feel like offensive ability. I feel like we can really score a lot of points this year, but also understanding that we need to get stops at the end of the day. So I feel like our offensive ability this year and the explosive offense we have, we're going to be really good this year.
Bruce, can't wait to watch your senior season. Love it.
you.
Thank you. All right, Scotty Vegas with Colin White, sophomore Buckeye basketball player. All right, Colin, take me to your favorite point on the floor where you like to shoot from.
Of course, right on the wing. That's my spot.
All right. Now, Colin, what are the things that you worked on the most during this offseason?
I would say a lot of shooting, but also a lot of dribbling. I've been, just working on my handle and, trying to get that right for an expanded role this year.
Talk to us a little bit about your expectations for this coming season. What are the team goals?
I mean, the team goals are obviously to win championships. Whether that's Big Ten, national championship, it's to win. And, I thought we had a good chance last year, but I think this year we got an even better chance.
Favorite part about being a Buckeye?
Oh, easily the fans. Love the Buckeye fans. They're always out in force. I could be traveling the world. There's always going to be Buckeye fans, recognizing me, wondering who I am, and, that's the best part.
Okay. What's, as far as this year's team, give me kind of the lowdown on what you kind of expect for some of the new guys and some of the guys coming in, because it's a brand new team, a lot of new faces.
Yeah.
Walk me through some of the new faces and some of the new skills on this team.
I think the new faces are great. Guys like Kristoff Tilly, who's a really exciting big that we're all really excited about. People like Brandon Knoll, going to play a lot of big minutes for us. And then, guys like Gabe Cupps and, Josh, really big additions that are going to make a huge difference for us on the court. And I think fans should be really excited for that.
All right, talk to me about Colin White off the court. What do you like to do? What are the movies? What are the TV shows you're into?
I love watching TV shows. Suits is one of my favorites, and but golf is probably my favorite thing to do off the court. I love getting out there on the course and playing with my buddies.
All right, we'll end with this. Your favorite experience in basketball so far, your best memory, what would it be?
Probably the first game last year versus Texas, just going into Vegas. It's a big stage and getting a huge win against a ranked team.
Colin, good luck this year.
I appreciate you guys.
Thanks. With Buckeye center Kristoff Tilly. Welcome to Buckeye Nation.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Oh man, so talk to me a little bit, first off, about your favorite post move, because Buckeye fans are all excited about having the size underneath.
Yeah.
Show me your favorite post move. Come on, I'm defender. Here we go.
Sorry, if I'm here, I like the bump, fade away.
Oh! Nicely done. All right,
sir.
talk to me a little bit. You've been here in Columbus for a few months now. What's it
couple
like
weeks.
being a Buckeye?
It's great. I really enjoy the city. I enjoy the people, the coaches. We have a great team this year. So I just enjoy every second I got with the guys on and off the court. We were doing a lot of team building stuff. That's really awesome. And the city, like I said, is great. I'm from a big city in Germany, so it's good to be back. Kind of have like that city life around you. So it's been great so far.
So take us through so that we get to learn a little bit more about you, about your basketball career. What was it like? You said you're from Germany.
Yeah.
What age did you start playing at? And talk to us how you came to America and played. What's the Kristoff Tilly story?
Well, my first basketball practice was in South America. I lived in South America for a couple of years when I was younger. And my first practice was there with the school team. After that, me and my friends built our own basket from like a bike wheel. We put it on the wall. There was a little basket. That's how I got the basketball. Then we moved back to Germany, me and my family, and that's where I really started playing basketball in a team. Then from there, I was going through the steps from a club, Alba Berlin, which is a good, very, very good club in Germany. They were really making me better every time. And from there, when I was 16, I had first thoughts about going to college. And then when I was 18, 19, I had the opportunity to go to college. And since that was my dream, I was like, I want to go to college before going pro. So, now I'm here. Crazy.
All right, what's the strength of your game? Like, what are Buckeye fans going to be most excited about when you're out on the floor?
I think everything. I'm big, I'm tall. I can create for my teammates. I can make plays, I can shoot the ball. I can score inside, I can pass from my size, I can push the ball in transition. I can do a lot of things, if you ask me.
Cool, I love that. Tell me about Kristoff Tilly off the court. What are the things that you like to do? What are you into? Maybe movies, shows, concerts, music, all that stuff.
I play video games.
Favorite game?
Warzone.
Okay.
Some Fortnite here and there, but and then I like to go out, just go eat with friends, spend time with friends. That's really what I like to do. I'm far away from home. I don't have my family here, so I really try to spend a lot of time with my friends. Go out, get some food, or go shop, stuff like that.
All right, I'm going to end with this. Expectations for this coming season. What are the goals for you?
For me personally, or as a team?
Both.
I mean, for a team, we want to win the Big Ten championship and go to the tournament, go to the Final Four for sure. I think we have the potential for that for sure, and we're working for that very hard. So, for myself, I'm just trying to get better, be the best I can, help everybody around me to get better, and then get closer to my dream.
Awesome. Good luck this season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks.